The psychology of a woman's trust and how to earn it. What is the single most valuable asset in any relationship? It's not passion, it's not excitement, it's not even love in the way we usually think about it. It's trust. And for a woman, trust is often a complex, multi-layered fortress. You can't just be given the keys, you have to prove you are worthy of entering. Today, we're going to give you the blueprint to that fortress. Hello and welcome. We often talk about trust as a simple binary thing. You either have it or you don't. But in reality, especially from a female psychological perspective, trust is not a light switch. It is a structure, built slowly, brick by brick over time. And it is built on a very specific set of principles. Many good men are frustrated because they believe they are trustworthy. They don't lie, they don't cheat, yet their partners still seem to harbor a degree of doubt or insecurity. This is because the psychology of a woman's trust goes far beyond simple honesty. Today, we are diving deep into the psychology of a woman's trust and how to earn it. We're not talking about platitudes. We're talking about the specific pillars that create a profound and unshakable sense of security. By the end of this video, you will understand what trust truly means to her and have a practical guide to becoming the kind of man she can trust with her entire world. Number 1. The pillar of consistency. Your actions are your real voice. The first and most fundamental pillar is built not with grand gestures, but with small, daily bricks. This is the pillar of consistency. A woman's trust is not earned through passionate declarations. It is earned through the boring, predictable, and beautiful alignment of your words and your actions over time. This is about closing the say-do gap we've talked about before. Every promise kept, no matter how small, is a brick. Every broken promise is a crack in the foundation. She is listening less to what you say and more to the pattern of what you do. Contrast two men. Man A, the grand promiser. He says, "I would do anything for you. I'll take you to Paris next year." But he's 30 minutes late for your coffee date without a text. He says he'll fix the leaky faucet this weekend, but by Sunday night, he's forgotten. His big words are impressive, but his daily actions are unreliable. Man B, the quiet doer. He is less vocal with grand promises, but if he says he'll be there at 7, he's there at 6:55. If he says he'll call after his meeting, his name flashes on the screen the moment the meeting is over. He said he would fix the faucet, and on Saturday morning, he just quietly does it. Which man is building a foundation of real, tangible trust? This is about building a predictive model of reliability. A woman's nervous system is subconsciously tracking your behavior, looking for patterns. Is this person a source of stability or a source of chaos? Consistent, reliable behavior creates a sense of profound psychological safety. It proves you are a man of integrity, whose character is stable and whose word can be counted on. This predictability is not boring, it is the very definition of security. The unhealthy alternative is the man whose actions are inconsistent. His unreliability, even in small things, signals that he cannot be depended upon when bigger issues arise. The healthy, trustworthy man understands that trust is built in the small moments. He is a man of his word, not just when it's convenient, but as a core part of his identity. Does this mean you have to be a perfect, flawless robot? No. Everyone makes mistakes and forgets things. The key is how you handle it. The trustworthy man takes ownership immediately. "I completely forgot about the faucet. I am so sorry. That is my fault. I will handle it first thing tomorrow morning." He respects his promise by taking responsibility for breaking it. The untrustworthy man makes excuses or gets defensive. A man who is inconsistent will always be held at a slight distance. His partner can never fully relax into the relationship. A man who is relentlessly consistent builds a bedrock of trust so deep that it becomes the unshakable foundation of the entire relationship, able to withstand any storm. Number 2. The Pillar of Attunement, proving you see her reality. The second pillar goes beyond actions and into the emotional realm. It's not enough for her to trust what you do. She must also trust that her inner world is safe with you. This is the Pillar of Attunement. Attunement is the act of demonstrating that you see, hear, and validate her emotional reality, even if you don't agree with it. It's proving that you are an emotional ally, not a judge or a fixer. It's showing her that her feelings make sense, at least to her, and that you are willing to understand them from her perspective. Imagine she comes to you feeling anxious about a social event tonight. She says, "I'm just feeling really insecure about going to this party. I don't know many people, and I feel like I won't have anything interesting to say." The untrustworthy partner, the dismissal, he says, "That's ridiculous. You're the most interesting person I know. You have nothing to be insecure about. Just be confident." He has just invalidated her entire feeling. He has told her that her reality is wrong. The attuned partner, the validation, he says, "That makes sense. It's totally normal to feel insecure walking into a room full of strangers. I get that way too sometimes. What's the biggest thing you're worried about?" He hasn't solved her problem, but he has made her feel sane. He has validated her reality. This is the core of emotional safety. When you invalidate someone's feelings, you are subtly gaslighting them. You are communicating your emotional response to the world is incorrect. This forces them to defend their own feelings, which is an incredibly lonely and disconnecting experience. When you validate their feelings, you are sending the most powerful message of all. You are not crazy. Your feelings are welcome here. I am on your team. The unhealthy alternative is to try and fix the feeling or to judge it. The healthy, attuned partner knows that validation must always come before solution. You must connect with the feeling before you can ever hope to solve the problem. Does validating a feeling mean you have to agree with it? Absolutely not. Your partner might be anxious about something you find completely harmless. You don't have to say, "You are right to be terrified of that." You just have to say, "I can see that you are terrified, and that must be a really hard feeling to be sitting with." You are validating the emotion, not necessarily the logic behind it. A man who consistently invalidates his partner's feelings will create a relationship where she feels she cannot share her true self. She will hide her anxieties and fears. A man who masters attunement will become his partner's emotional confidant. She will trust him with the most vulnerable parts of her inner world, creating a level of intimacy that is profoundly deep and resilient. Think about the last time you shared a feeling and someone validated it perfectly. How did that feel? That feeling is the essence of emotional trust. Number 3, the Pillar of Protection, showing your loyalty when it matters. The final pillar is where trust is tested under fire. It's about proving your loyalty when it would be easier to do nothing. This is the Pillar of Protection. This isn't about physical protection. This is about protecting the us, the relationship unit, and your partner's dignity from external threats. Those threats often come in the form of a critical family member, a disrespectful friend, or a difficult public situation. A woman needs to know, when the chips are down, whose side are you on? You are at a dinner with your family. Your well-meaning but critical mother says to your partner, "Oh, you're trying another new career path? It must be nice to have the freedom to keep changing your mind." It's a passive-aggressive jab. Your partner is visibly uncomfortable. The untrustworthy partner, the pleaser. He stays silent. He is terrified of creating conflict with his mother. He might even give a weak, complicit laugh. In that silence, he has made his choice. He has protected his own comfort over his partner's dignity. The trustworthy partner, the protector, he doesn't cause a huge scene. He calmly puts his hand on his partner's, looks at his mother with a warm but firm smile, and says, Mom, one of the things I admire most about her is that she's brave enough to pursue work she's passionate about. I'm incredibly proud of her. He has just built a fortress around his partner and their relationship. This is about a man's ultimate allegiance. Is his primary loyalty to his family of origin, his friends, or his own conflict avoidance? Or is it to the new family he is building with his partner? When a man fails to have her back in public, it sends a devastating message that she is, in fact, alone. When he defends her, it proves that she is part of a team, an unbreakable unit of two. This is one of the most powerful trust-building or trust-destroying moments in a relationship. The unhealthy alternative is the man who consistently allows his partner to be subtly disrespected by his friends or family. The healthy protector creates a clear boundary. You and I are a team. Any disrespect to you is a disrespect to me and to this relationship. This does not mean you have to blindly agree with your partner or start a war with your family. It is an art form. The protector is often a skilled diplomat, not a warrior. The defense can be gentle, calm, and loving, but it must be clear. It's about signaling to everyone, including your partner, where your ultimate loyalty lies. A man who fails to protect his partner will have a relationship where she always feels like an outsider. A man who proves he is her ultimate ally will have a partner who trusts him with a fierce and unwavering loyalty, knowing that he is her safe place in the world.
So let's put it all together. A woman's trust is not a simple yes or no. It is a structure built on three essential pillars: consistency in your actions, attunement to her emotions, and protection of your dignity and your shared bond. The deep why is that these three pillars collectively answer her nervous system's most fundamental question: am I truly safe with this person? Can I trust him with my future? Consistency. Can I trust him with my feelings? Attunement. And can I trust him with my well-being in the world? Protection. When you can consistently provide a yes to all three, you have earned her complete trust. So, how do you start building these pillars today? First, to build consistency, practice the integrity workout. We've talked about this before. For 1 week, make it your mission to close every single say-do gap. If you say you'll take out the trash, do it immediately. If you promise to send a text, send it now. Start building the muscle of reliability in the smallest, most boring ways. That is where trust is born. Second, to build attunement, master the validation first rule. The next time your partner expresses a negative emotion, your first sentence is not allowed to be a solution or a judgment. It must be a validation. Use the script. That sounds so feeling she's expressing. I can understand why you would feel that feeling. Just validate. It will feel unnatural at first, but it is a game changer. Third, to build protection, identify your primary allegiance. Have an honest conversation with yourself. When a conflict arises between your partner and your friends or family, where does your instinctual loyalty lie? Consciously decide right now that your primary team is the one you are building with your partner. Just making that internal decision will change how you act the next time a test arises. Trust is not given freely. It is earned. It is built. It is the result of 1,000 small moments where your actions proved your character. Stop seeing trust as a mystery and start seeing it as a construction project. Build it with the bricks of your consistency, the mortar of your empathy, and the unwavering defense of your loyalty. Build a fortress of trust, and you will have built a home for a love that can last a lifetime. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to become a more trustworthy man, subscribe for more.